The 11 coolest new gadgets of 2020 so far. We're talking everything from tech to change your living room to tech to change the world. Exactly 1 decade ago, 4G was the hot new thing, TVs were ugly, and everyone's cell phones slid open. Just imagine what the next 10 years will bring. If we really live up to our innovational potential, it'll be a slew of technologies that'll successfully yank our planet away from the precarious edge it is teetering upon. You know, the one where we're about to plunge into irreversible climate disaster. A dark reality. Let's rein in the doom and gloom for a second though and focus on the now. At the beginning of January, a huge consumer electronics trade show called CES is held in Las Vegas, where companies big and small reveal all the cool new stuff that they've been working on. Much of this stuff is nowhere near being ready to actually sell to actual consumers because it's too outlandish or futuristic or high concept or all of the above. Still, it's fun to look at. Whereas much of the ready-for-market stuff comes across almost as boring in comparison, but in fact will make our lives more efficient in some neat way or another when it releases. These gadgets below, the 10 most notable of CES 2020, according to us, veer into both territories wacky and useful. Here's a taste of what this year and years after will have to offer. And if you're looking for the cool kind of tech that you can buy right now, head this way for our favorites gadgets from earbuds to high-tech jean jackets of the past year. 1. Mercedes-Benz Vision VTR. There is no way in hell this machine will be hitting asphalt in 2020. It might never hit asphalt. Nevertheless, it is both insane and earth-friendly, so therefore important. To create the AVTR, Mercedes-Benz teamed up with James Cameron and the Avatar team, hence the name, to brainstorm just how a vehicle can become one with its environment without actually being a plant and merge with its driver without any prerequisite tail connecting. The answer is the advanced conceptual technology of AVTR that Mercedes-Benz showcased at CES, ranging from autonomous driving, there's no steering wheel, and a wildly efficient electric battery to neurons that flow around the vehicle to sense passengers' energy. Sure. And the description of this car-ish vehicle keeps getting wilder. It can roll sideways like a crab on rotating wheels. The back is covered with mini solar panels. It recognizes its driver's breathing patterns. It does everything but fly. We're going to have to reimagine how we imagine the future of transportation. 2. Keep cannabis storage. We're leaping from the future back to the present, where cannabis is getting prettied up to ease its path to legalization and social acceptance. The new Keep storage container for cannabis is discreet on the outside, its display has a clock and weather info, but it opens to reveal multiple storage spaces for different kinds of cannabis products and a rolling tray. The kicker is its locking system, which works via facial recognition or a data-encrypted app. If someone who isn't you is trying to get into your stash, then you'll get a notification, which is very practical if you have houseguests, kids, or greedy roommates. Keep is available for pre-order now for $152, with shipments loosely planned to go out in the spring. Ironically, Keep Labs was given an innovation award by CES but barred from using cannabis imagery or verbiage at CES, so it skipped the show. Cannabis acceptance comes in fits and spurts. 3. Samsungcero TV. CES is always big on TV announcements, and especially worth noting is Samsung's new Cero TV because its defining feature goes beyond LED and 4K and what have you. It seems so obvious, a TV that transitions from the horizontal plane to the vertical plane. That's what Samsung is doing with the Cero, which means vertical in Korean. This QLED TV, already available in South Korea and going global this year, flips so that long ways it resembles a 43-inch phone screen. That means it's ideal for mirroring an Instagram or TikTok feed from your Galaxy phone, should you have one. What a trick. And here you hoped you'd be looking at your phone screen less in 2020. 4. LG Signature OLED TVR. One of LG's 2020 TVs transitions from horizontal to non-existent by rolling down into its base when it's not needed. LG debuted this OLED 4K HDR smart television at CES last year, and this year confirmed that the thing will go on sale in the US sometime in 2020. And all you need is a rumored $60,000, according to CNET. Yep, $60,000 for a 65-inch TV that blocks and then unblocks a view, epitomizing the phrase less screen time, but still leaving you with a not insignificant base to contend with. At least that screen is roll tested to ensure the best quality for years. Either way, when one CES TV flips and another disappears altogether, we know tech companies are getting funky with how we watch television. 5. Alienware Concept UFO. The selling point for this gaming gadget is simple. It's the Nintendo Switch of PC gaming, with detachable cons, a bridge to connect those two detached cons to make one big controller, an 8-inch display, and a kickstand to prop up the screen. But most significantly, Alienware compares its power to that of a PC gaming device to support games that the Switch won't. Unfortunately though, it's just a concept with no concrete plans for production or rollout, so you're stuck with the Switch library or your phone for the time being. 6. PopSocket Pop Power Home. This gadget should have debuted at least a year ago. If you've bought into PopSocket culture, you know it's basically impossible to charge a newer smartphone with a pop grip on the back using a wireless, key-enabled charger without having to remove the pop grip, which is a pain in the ass. So PopSocket released its solution, timed to CES. A wireless charger with a little crevice hollowed out on the surface for the pop grip to fit snugly into without impeding the charging process. They're $60 each, and they're currently sold out. Apparently, there were a lot of frustrated PopSocketers out there. 7. Quibe. Just when you'd thought you were paying for every streaming service available to mankind, another one pops up. As Quibe preps itself for an April 6 debut on smartphones, but not televisions, it gave a keynote address at CES to explain itself. The Cliff Notes version. It's a subscription-based service with original programming for phone viewing only. For example, its movies could be segmented into 10-minute clips, or shows could have short enough episodes to view easily on the go. Some of the content was shot in a way so that if you flip your phone while watching it, you'll get a different perspective. And Quibe has big-name actors signed on for mysterious projects like Chrissy Teigen, Zac Efron, Idris Elba, and Steph Curry. If you're sold or even just a tiny bit curious as to how this is different from Netflix, you can expect to pay $5 a month for Quibe with ads and $8 a month for Quibe sans ads. 8. Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Fold. Folding screens are so hot right now. They're just not very practical, mainly because, as in the case with the Samsung Galaxy Fold, they feel as if a firm shake will shatter their screens. But there's room to grow and improve, as exhibited by Lenovo's new foldable PC laptop, the ThinkPad X1 Fold. There are a lot of configurations in which to use it, and should you need a more traditional laptop setup, it comes with a mini keyboard attachment that folds into the machine. The OLED display is 13.3 inches, the machine is 2.2 pounds, and the hinge is supposedly stress-tested. Lenovo plans to get it out mid-2020, starting at $2,499. 9. Razer Tomahawk. This DIY desktop PC is probably unlike one you've seen before, mainly because it's smaller than the big, honking, build-your-own PCs available now. Razer's new Tomahawk is modular, so you can pop parts into place, no tools required, so Razer says, with a powerful and very compact Intel computer and impressive graphics for gaming. It's not meant to stress you out with too many wires or configurations if you don't happen to be a PC gaming whiz. Razer also emphasizes its portability, its upgrade potential, and its diminutive size, comparatively speaking, but doesn't yet mention a price or release date. 10. Weber Connect Smart Grilling Hub. This is a fun one. Weber invented a $130 device that attaches to your grill and syncs with your smartphone so you can better monitor the temperature and doneness of your meat and veggies. That means notifications and information through a Weber app. If you dub yourself a grill master while using it, that does count as cheating. However, the food will speak for itself. 11. Hydraloop. The Hydraloop is not particularly sexy, but neither is conserving water. It's just common sense at this point. This device is big, like a refrigerator. It recycles and cleans about 85% of the water you use in your home, while its app keeps you updated on the recycling process and your total water usage. For showers, for dishes, for laundry, for the pool, whatever. Pre-orders are open now, starting at $4,000. The upfront cost is significant, but your bills will probably go down, and your house will be a model of efficient living, one all the neighbors can envy.